All right, what's up, guys? Happy Friday afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are. It's Friday afternoon in beautiful downtown Las Vegas, and I'm sitting here playing the waiting game for a little while, trying to determine how the rest of my day is going to go. I only have one bicycle at the moment, and someone may come and get it later if they can get out of work in time, or I may take it to the Chaos Ride tonight if they don't. So I really don't know yet. It would be better to sell the bike because I have another one coming. That one. Um, but yeah, you never know. Hey, Paula, what's going on? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. And Carrie's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope everything's going great. So I'm just sitting here wasting time staring at laser patterns, and you guys are welcome to join me. So, anyway, what's good? What's new? What's anybody doing today or this weekend or whatever as we wait for this live stream to really kick off? It's a slow time of day for a live stream, I guess. We don't usually do them right now. I wanted to give you a heads up, though. There's about a 50% chance, I guess, we're going to go and do the Chaos Ride tonight. And I would be happy to share some of that with you this evening if you would like to come and join. Oh, that's cool. Paula, I didn't know that. I haven't been to the wetlands in a while myself. It's getting too hot for that now, but it is a beautiful place. Well, that's cool that they're doing that. But anyway, hope everybody's day is going well. Mine is just kind of up in the air right now. I don't know how the rest of it's going to turn out yet because I have one bicycle left and somebody might buy it, which would mean that we can't go do the Chaos Ride. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear from him. We had to cut the Wednesday ride a little short. Sorry I didn't get back with you. Amy was having problems with her bike, God bless her. Um, I didn't realize until we got back and I was helping her put her bike away that her back brakes were dragging the whole time. So it was like she was pedaling uphill the whole time, and it was her first ride. So it's no wonder she was wiped out by the time we got to the meeting spot because she was working a lot harder than any of the rest of us. God bless her. But yeah, hopefully we can get her straightened out and squared away and ready to ride again. But yeah, so I had to leave early. Um, so I didn't talk to people much on Wednesday, but it's all good. We got to look out for our crew. If somebody needs something or is having a problem with their bike or something, you got to stick around and be a buddy. So I'm always happy to do that. And big shout out to Amy for even coming on the ride. She's officially part of the crew now, so shout out to her. Oh, good, Paula. I'm glad if you enjoyed it. Um, it was it's never not fun. You know, I always enjoy going and doing the Wednesday rides, but I'm going to stay closer to the back of the pack now because it just gets too congested in the middle, and I'm so sick of that. I mean, there's just people everywhere, which is cool. I mean, that's kind of the point. But when I'm using one hand and live streaming with the other, and you know, trying to keep a line while others might not be doing so well with that, it gets frustrating. So I'm just going to chill at the back, probably for the foreseeable future, or until I'm using both hands again. Anyway, I don't know. Once we start BMXing again, that might change. But anyway, so yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having kind of a weird day. I finally got enough sleep for the last, well, not last night, but the 2 nights before that. Our overnight security guy has made a terrible mistake in getting the building wrong, thinking that my apartment is supposed to be vacant and banging on my door at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I literally had to explain to the guy 2 nights in a row that he's got the wrong building. It's like, you got the right number, but the wrong building. And he was kind of struggling to grasp that concept. And finally, I had to go to the office, like, look, I'm going to kill this fool if that happens again. So y'all better do something. And I guess it finally got straightened out. But and hello, everyone, and thanks for being here. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm chilling, waiting for maybe somebody comes and buys my bike today. Maybe we take it to the Chaos Ride tonight. It's going to be a few more days before this one gets here. So I only have one bike to ride in the meantime. If I sell it, that means I'm going to have to go down to the pawn shop or something and get something just to kick around for a couple days until the other one gets here. What's up, Big Boys PEV? I'm just chilling, killing time, waiting to see if somebody comes and picks up the bike or not, or whether I'm going on the Chaos Ride tonight. I guess we shall see. So usually you guys are good luck for that. Like if somebody's going to come and get a bike, I start doing a live stream and then I start getting hit with messages and, oh, can I come now? Or, oh, I'm here, or whatever. So we'll see how that plays out today. But let's see. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Shout out to everybody who has purchased one of these projector lights using my link. I do get a small commission for that, like 20 cents or something, but it adds up. So thank you very much. And thank you, Carrie, for posting the link. It's very much appreciated. I have been an Amazon affiliate since long before I was monetized on YouTube, and they do pay. It's not very much and it takes a while, but it does work, and they do pay. Oh, she's going to be at 5 now. I didn't even wake up until 6:10 today. That's like sleeping in for me. But I hadn't slept in a couple of nights because of that security idiot, pretty much. So last night, once I took a look at my eyelids, that was it until 6:10 in the morning. So either this isn't updating. Finally, there we go, 2. Either the likes aren't updating. 3. Thank you, guys. I was going to say, what the hell? You guys don't like me anymore? Hit that like button if you haven't already. It really helps a lot. And we're really closing in on 3,000 subs now. We could do that in the next few days. We picked up like 14 subs during the Wednesday ride. So shout out and welcome to each and every one of you. And big shout out to everybody who's been around for a while. I sure do appreciate it. So if I still have a bike tonight, um, we're gonna go and do the chaos ride. So make sure you got your notifications on, guys. I'm gonna try and go live for at least one portion of that, and we'll see how it goes. I need a haircut, Paula. I do need a haircut. It's really starting to drive me nuts. I cleaned it up a little bit today, like around the ears and stuff, with a beard trimmer, and like shaved the back of the neck and buzzed my beard down and stuff, because we're coming into the hot months now, and I don't need to be carrying all this extra hair, I guess. But yeah, I think I might get a haircut soon, actually. Not like, I'm not gonna have short hair maybe ever again for my life, but um I'm gonna probably chop like half of it off and just have them clean it up some. Hey, Ted's here. What's up, buddy? Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good day. People are pissed off around here today. I don't know why. Well, I kind of understand why. Things are not going well in Las Vegas lately. A lot of things are just falling apart. Groceries cost more money. Gas is expensive. People are losing their jobs. It's not a good situation, but I didn't cause any of that. So I don't need these idiots like taking it out on me when I'm trying to go do my thing. But hopefully that all clears up by tonight and everybody's in like Friday night mode and not pissed off. Because if I still have the track bike tonight, the red bike, we're going and doing the chaos ride because I got ants in my pants, and I got to get out and do some pedaling, even if it's hot and stupid and whatever. So I hope you guys will join me for that if you're available. It's going to be much later, of course. Last week's chaos ride, I seriously didn't get home until after 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was fun, though. So we'll see how it goes tonight. But there's a guy that was going to come and buy my bike earlier, but then he got called into work. But he said he's not going to be stuck there for a whole shift, probably. And I said, I'm leaving at 7 o'clock. So if you can get here before that, I'll sell you the bike. Otherwise, we got to wait until tomorrow. So we'll see how that turns out. I did speak to her yesterday, Paula, and she said she was feeling pretty good, all things considered. She is very athletic, though, so I didn't think it was going to affect her too much, but hopefully she's doing all right today. Hey, Legend's here. And speaking of Amy, we're going to have to try and drag her out for a Friday ride one of these nights. She'd have to use her e-bike, though, probably. Which reminds me, there's a company that keeps trying to send me an e-bike rack that goes in like a trailer hitch on your car. They're like $300 racks, and they keep sending me emails like, hey, why don't you, we'll send you one for free right now. All you got to do is review it on YouTube. It's like, well, I don't have a car or a trailer hitch. So, I'm going to tell them just go ahead and send one, though, and I'll give it to Amy or something. She'll have to get a trailer hitch. Oh, cool. I could go for some Dutch Brothers right now. That would really hit the spot. Did he, Paula? I'm about to try and get, like, a friend of mine, a friend of ours, actually told me that we can probably get about a half a dozen free e-bikes here soon. So I'm gonna start, I guess, getting e-bikes again here in a little bit. I suppose you're right, Big Boys PV, but again, I don't have a car or a trailer hitch, and their racks require trailer hitches, but they're very, very nice. So what I'm gonna have to do is find one of my friends locally who has a trailer hitch and an e-bike, and use their e-bike and vehicle to test this thing, and then just probably give the rack to somebody. Like Amy's looking for a way to get her e-bike here to the downtown area so she can ride that when she wants to, and the group rides, and I'd like to help her out with that if I could. So oh, nice. Sounds good, legend. Definitely. But yeah, I'm getting pretty excited about BMXing again. I thought the thing was coming from Florida because the company has a Florida phone number, like a Jacksonville area. But then I saw the shipping notification, and it's coming from Garland, Texas, which is a huge, like, warehouse town. And a lot of my stuff actually comes from Garland, Texas. Um, so that'd make it take a little less long, I guess, a couple of days less to get here, which is good. I'm getting really excited about it. I went with the blue one. I was going to get a green one, but at the last minute, I was like, nope, we're going blue. And I like that color blue. I had a couple of PK Rippers that color, like old loop tail PK Rippers in that baby blue color. And I have very fond memories of those. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that color. But anyway, I got to keep checking the notifications here. Hold on. Nothing yet. I mean, I could really stand to sell this bike, the Trek, right now, but I'd really kind of want to use it tonight too. So can't do both. So I really wouldn't mind though if that guy or nobody came and got it until tomorrow. Anyway, you know. So we'll see how it goes. But hey, Mike's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh. Aren't you going to be here soon as a resident? Is that still a thing, Mike? Are you still moving here? Not trying to get too much into your personal business, but I would certainly be excited to call you a neighbor. Yeah, right now I'm just sitting here wasting time, and it's like it's not like really hot outside, but it's like Florida hot. We've got more moisture in the air right now, a lot of humidity. It's been raining and hailing and all kinds of other things that don't normally happen at all in June in Las Vegas. Um, so hopefully that clears up. But when it does, it's just going to be stupidly hot with lower humidity. But that's typical of June, you know? Oh, man. Well, I hope everything goes okay with that, Mike. And hope you make a full and quick recovery. And I know things like that can often, disrupt plans, but, there's going to be a spot here for you anytime you're ready to live here. Yeah, no, I should probably do that too, actually, Mike. Um, I have an impacted wisdom tooth that sometimes really messes with me, but um, it's going to be a big deal to rip it out, and I'll have to take a few days off, and I can't ever take a few days off. So one of these days, maybe. But hope it all goes well, Mike. And I know that can't be any fun. I have had some dental surgery before, and it's never as much fun as you think it's going to be. Man, I really just don't have anything to do until come 7 o'clock. If that guy hasn't bought the bike, I'm getting everything together and we're going to the chaos ride. So we'll see, I guess. No, I know what you mean, Mike. You're going to be getting some good sleep for sure. But that's funny. No, I feel the same way because if you're just tuning in, I mean, our overnight security idiot woke me up in the middle of the night 2 nights in a row trying to get into my apartment to tell me that it's supposed to be vacant, but that dummy had the wrong building for 2 nights in a row. And I ripped his head off the first night, and then for some reason he came back for more the second night, and I really took it to him then. But, like, don't wake me up in the middle of the night and try and come in my home, or it might not turn out well for you. But I got some pretty good sleep last night, actually, for the first time in a while. And now I'm so well rested that it's just like, I don't know, the reality of this day is just kind of irritating me. It's better, I think. I notice it less when I'm tired. I was going to tell you guys something, but I can't remember now. With the exception of Wednesday evening, I haven't had any leg medicine for a while, so I'm not thinking clearly. I'm getting pretty excited about this thing now. I'm going to thrash that thing for all it's worth, and I put a new item on the bucket list. Hey, Mike's here. What's going on? Yeah, I wish I had some, Mike. I'd be a lot happier now. I'd be a lot less stressed out right now, I should say. I don't know if it causes happiness, but it does seem to reduce stress. The million came through? No, it did not, Ted. Still not the millionaire that I was hoping to be. But it's coming one of these days. but I was able to afford a cheap 29-inch BMX bike, and that's a new addition to the bucket list. I was a sponsored BMX rider by the age of 9, and before I die, I'm going to get a BMX company, a BMX-related company of some kind to sponsor me again, which is why I got that. And I like to ride them too, so... What could a guy like me be stressed about? Oh, I don't know. Money, health. How much time you got? I don't want this chat to take that turn. Honestly, I'm trying not to be stressed out. Once we get out, are you riding tonight, Mike? I'm sorry I didn't go with you last night. I was kind of right in the middle of something. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight, my brother. Uh-oh, we got a notification. What's it going to be? Somebody coming to buy something? Nope, it's just a weather update. So, yeah, if nobody buys the Trek, at this point, let's see. It's 3 something. I told the guy, the only guy that was coming to look at the red bike today, got called into work, and I said, I'm leaving at 7 o'clock, so if you can be here before then. He said, I don't know. But I kind of hope nothing happens until tomorrow, because I kind of want to ride the bike tonight. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you guys. What is this? Oh, no, Vin. Vin, thank you, buddy. I didn't know you were watching. It's mighty nice of Vin to send a few dollars to the Cash App. It's always very much appreciated. Don't feel like you ever have to donate to the channel, but if you want to, it always helps. It always helps. So thank you very much, Vin. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, hey, glad you enjoyed it. Matt, we're going to go back out on Wednesday. Of course, going to go out tonight. If I still have a bike, we're going out tonight. Mike's going to be there. Amy's here. Hello. Great to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know, does he? But, oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Amy, and wonderful to see you as always. Amy's my friend in real life now, guys. We've met and hung out, and she's done a bike ride, and it was awesome. Well, I thought it was awesome anyway. But shout out to our pal, Amy. Mike knows Amy now. That's a good question, Mike. What is real life? Is there such thing as real life anymore? Everything seems so distorted and unusual compared to how it used to. I'm often not sure what's real or not anymore myself. That's wonderful to hear, Amy. Amy is real, yeah. Amy does actually exist, and she did come out and ride with us. There you go. Nicely put, Ted. And I watched that movie the other day, actually. Next week it's okay to film you, Amy? Okay. I just didn't want to shove a camera in your face this time because it's your first time out and you were having trouble with your bike. And, I just didn't want to put you on the spot like that. And I'm normal? What do you mean by that, Amy? Did you think I was going to be weird or something? Because I am, but in a normal kind of way. Okay, I was going to say, Amy has a wonderful sense of humor, guys. She's a hilarious, wonderful person. I kind of figured you were joking. Yeah, right, Mike? I'm fairly normal for a weird guy. How about that? I'm mentally sound for the most part. All right, we're going to have to see if we can make you blush next week then. Red faced, Amy. Oh, I enjoyed meeting you so much, Amy. I can't even describe it. And I cannot wait to see you again and do some bike riding or whatever else we do. Now that you're part of the crew, Amy's full on in the crew now, guys. Yeah, we're going to ride the Chaos Ride tonight. And I was saying probably before you got here, Amy, I'm going to reach out to that company and get them to send me a free bike rack. And somehow or another, we're going to have to find a way to mount it to your vehicle so that you can get your e-bike here and you got to do a Friday night ride with us and you got to do a Tuesday night ride with us. The Tuesday night rides are the most fun of the week by a lot. I mean, that's the most awesome fun ride and you have to come and do one with us. But you're going to want your e-bike for that. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get it here. But I'm going to get that company to send me a rack, and then we're going to find a way to put it on your vehicle. You are a part of the crew, Mike. You've come out and done the ride. You're one of us. You've been here. You're old school. So everybody, Mike 18Q6 has done a Las Vegas group bike ride and is part of the crew. You could say that about me too, Ted. That's why I stay behind the camera. And Amy, I don't know what you're talking about. You guys will see if Amy is ever on camera. And I'm not trying to be inappropriate or anything, but Amy is a very pretty lady. I gotta check notifications again. We got something. What is this? Thanks again, Vin, for the Cash App. Never necessary, but always very much appreciated. Didn't even see Vin in the chat, and then a notification pops up, and it's a few dollars from our pal Vin. She's over by you, Mike, but don't be getting any ideas. Just kidding. What was I going to say? I had something semi-important to tell you guys today, but now I can't remember. It's the lack of leg medicine. It's really screwing me up. I'm seeing how long I can go without for the most part because I'm going to have to, one of these days I'm going to be driving trucks probably. Except, oh, here's another thing I got to tell you. Hold on. Yeah, good for you, Amy. I can't believe you did that much pedaling when your rear brakes were catching. So it was like you were pedaling uphill the whole time. So I'm surprised you didn't drop dead, honestly, but good for you for making it all the way through. Well, maybe I'll have some too by then, Amy. We'll see. No, you're just tough, Amy. I mean, I saw you. I didn't know that you were having that trouble with your bike until I helped you put it in your car. I was like, "Wait a minute, your brakes are catching." So it's like you're riding uphill the whole time, which I really don't know how you did it, Amy. I couldn't have done that. So good for you. It is actually medicine for your leg, Ted, and everything else. But we call it leg medicine because YouTube would prefer we didn't call it what it's actually called. But it is good for legs. Uh-huh. I'm trying to focus my eyes now. I'm getting caught with. Oh, yeah, there you go, Amy. There's nothing wrong with Planet 13, but it's kind of out of the way for me. I might have to try one tonight, Mike, and take your time, Amy. I'm just honored to always have you here, or have you here whenever you're here. So do what you got to do. Take your time. And Mike, I might have to try one of those gummies tonight if you got any extra, since I'm free of leg medicine at the moment. Yeah, for sure. Anytime you want, Mike. Of course. I'm happy to let you use my locals discount whenever. There are huge advantages to being a Las Vegas local if you got a state ID. Um, like my leg medicine dispensary down the street has an $8 gram every day, and sometimes it's really good ones. But you got to be local. If you're not, it's like $14 or something, which still isn't really that bad. But and I can ride the monorail for $1 too. That's handy. Like taking the monorail all the way down the strip for $1. I'm so glad they still do that. Yeah. Well, it means a lot to me, Amy, that you even, wanted to meet us and hang out with us and come and do a ride. So, you know, like, I'm never going to leave you behind anywhere ever. Yeah, buses still run 24 hours. Most of the buses in Las Vegas run 24 hours. It's just like some more like neighborhood areas where they don't. But um, I live on or near Fremont Street, and that bus runs 24 hours as far as I know. The strip ones do. The Deuce bus runs up and down the strip 24 hours. I don't think they run as much in the middle of the night, like not as often, but they do still run. Yeah, I didn't know either. It's literally like seriously, Mike, until we got back to her car and I was helping her load her bike in the car was when I realized that her rear brakes were dragging. So I mean the poor thing was just pedaling against that the whole time. Mhm. If I were closer to you or you were closer to me, Amy, I could fix that problem for you. Um, I've done a lot of things with a lot of bike brakes now. Yeah, I know Legend knows exactly what to do. Um, Figure out, find up by your back brake lever, Amy. There's a little knob thing that you can turn, going like where the cable goes into your brake handle, and just turn that to the left a couple of times, and then try to roll the bike and see if it catches. She can't get the e-bike here though, is the problem, Mike. But if I could get there right now or anytime soon, anytime between now and Wednesday and fix it for you, Amy, I certainly would. You could, but like I'd be so worried about you getting back that I'd probably have to ride at least halfway with you. Unless Mike gave you a ride home or something. No, no big deal at all, Amy. I just want you to I want you to be able to ride something that's not giving you problems so that you can enjoy the ride fully and it's not kicking your ass, Like I don't know how. I still don't know how you even made it to the halfway point on that thing with the brakes dragging. Yeah, you and Amy are in the same general area, Mike. But I know she'd be able to get there and back, but I'd worry about her on the way back, especially. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. You being a ballet dancer, Amy, you're very athletic. So I knew, once you told me that, I knew you were going to be fine on the bike ride, even though the bike was giving you problems. And what's up? Trying to read your name. If they're not blue lately, I'm having trouble reading them. My eyes are getting bad, guys. I'm gonna have to get glasses, I think. I know I've been saying that for a couple of years, and I had perfect vision up until a couple of years ago, and I can still read license plates from a quarter mile away. I just can't read little words right in front of me. But good to see everybody, and thanks for being here. And make sure you got your notifications on, guys, because as the clock ticks closer to 7 p.m., it looks like we're going to have a bike to ride. And that means we're doing a bike ride tonight. And I will be checking in with you guys at one point or another, or both, or more. So. Yeah, well, Amy, like, we already thought you were awesome, but like knowing that now, knowing that you were fighting with brakes that were slowing you down the whole time, you're like a superhero at this point. Offer up? I don't have anything on offer up. What the hell? Yeah, that's the thing. Though, Mike, is it's a different story. The later it gets in the night, the scarier it is to go out and ride a bike by yourself. Around here, anyway, because people are fucking nuts. Sorry for the language, but Amy knows, Mike knows. Yeah, exactly, legend. So yeah, if you just keep riding it like that long enough, Amy, eventually the brake pads are going to wear down and you'll be fine. I'm just kidding. Don't do that, please. Yeah, and that's another thing I find awesome about you, Amy. Amy is pure class. For any of you guys that didn't know, Mike, thank you, super chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you, buddy. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Amy is a very classy lady. If you didn't know, but she also is hilarious. Has a similar sense of humor to me, and I don't know. You'll see. You guys will probably get to know Amy better as time goes on. Appreciate you, Mike. I did actually just get back from 7-Eleven right before this live stream, actually. They didn't have any pizza. So I got like a roller grill item and a drink and some little donuts for after the ride. But thank you, Mike. Much appreciated, buddy. All right, be safe getting back, legend, and we'll see you. We'll see you when you rejoin us. Yeah, I gotta stop eating that stuff, really. I feel pretty good when I'm getting the right amount of exercise and I'm not eating garbage. I've actually been feeling really good lately, and I don't want to jinx it, but like my insides haven't been bleeding for like a couple of weeks, and I don't know, like it's gonna come and go, but if I ate a little better and still got lots of exercise and sweat a lot and everything, it would probably really be good. But 7-Eleven food is cheap. Healthy stuff, not so much. But maybe I could get a nice healthy double cheeseburger or something at McDonald's when we get all the way down the strip tonight. Or I gotta install the Mickey D's app on this phone. Actually, that's what I haven't done. Since I got this new phone, I haven't gone to McDonald's. So we'll have to see what kind of deals there are. Sayalitas. Dude, to anybody, I should have mentioned this earlier. Mike is the coolest. We're chilling. I'm chilling with Rod and a couple others inside of McDonald's. We're soaking up some air conditioning, and Mike comes in with a tray of Sayalitas tacos, which was absolutely legendary. And thanks again, brother. Those tacos are so good. That place, like if you've never eaten at Sayalitas and you're in Southern California or Las Vegas, for God's sake, go to one because they're incredible. But I already know Sayalitas is more expensive than McDonald's, so the tacos are freaking amazing, though. Man, that place is good, and there's one downtown too. I mean, I rarely get a taco that I don't like, but like everything at Sayalitas is incredible. Everything that I've had so far, anyway. Just the quality, the meats inside the tacos and stuff is perfectly seasoned and cooked and wonderful. Excuse me. Let's see. I gotta check notifications again. Thanks again, Vin, for the Cash App and Mike for the super chat. Always very much appreciated. Never necessary, but always very much appreciated. So I'm getting really excited about this. I can't wait to do that or ride that thing. It's got to get here. It's going to be in a box, and I got to put together. It could be here by Wednesday. Hell, it could be here by Tuesday, but should be here by Wednesday, I think. So I'd really like to take it on the ride if I can, and I got to get good on that thing. I'm gonna mark my words. I'm gonna be sponsored again before I die. It's a bucket list item. I was riding that little free agent 24-inch bike for a while and doing things that probably should have put me in the hospital, but I was having a really good time too. And as it turns out, I can still do a thing or two on a BMX bike. I need a little action camera too. I've been looking at them. The ones that I have, the two little Ice Fox cameras or whatever they are, they're just not. It was nice of them to send them to me, but they're really just not very good. They don't have a wide enough viewing angle is the problem, I think. Okay, yeah. All right, you hear that, Amy? And looking forward to seeing you tonight, Mike. I'll get down there to the ride one way or another. Even if somebody comes and buys the bike, I'll still go for a walk or something. I don't know. Ugh, hold on. Hmm. Oh, Irving's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, it was awesome that Amy came out and rode the other night, and I can't wait to ride with her again. But let's see, it's 4 o'clock now. I told the guy on the bike I'd give him until 7, but he said he got called into work and didn't know how long he was going to be there. Thought it wouldn't be for a whole shift. So, yeah, poor Amy. If you're just joining us, Irving, as I was helping her, as we finally got done with the ride and I was helping her load her bike into the car, I noticed that her rear brakes were dragging. So she was pedaling with her brakes trying to slow her down the whole time, which it's incredible that she made it there at all under the circumstances. So again, big shout out to Amy for being as awesome as she is. But hopefully this week it's going to be, or this coming week, it's going to be a lot easier for her. That's what I said, Irving. That's exactly what I said about her just a little while ago. She's pretty awesome, Amy. She's like my new personal hero after knowing that she went through the ride like that and still stuck it out. It's like she's definitely way better than me at everything. I hope everybody around here chills out before tonight, though. I've had to go out a couple of times during the day, and it's like everybody's got something wrong with them today. No, it's true, though, Amy. Um, it was pretty impressive the way you handled the whole Wednesday night situation, for real. I'm sure. I mean, it was it was like you were probably riding uphill the whole time. Yeah, I don't know how you did it. I mean, really, if you had seen what I had seen on Wednesday, guys, you'd be pretty impressed. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Well, I don't know how you would know about that, Amy, being as smart as you are. Hold on, I'm being notified again. Okay, nothing of any real concern at the moment. Yeah, true. Even without that, though, Ted, um, I feel kind of like a dumbass when I talk to Amy. If we're being honest, hey, milkman's kid. It's going okay, honestly. I mean, people are buying bikes. I might sell one today, but I also might not. I didn't see any of those, Amy. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, thank you, milkman's kid. And I'm feeling better these days. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but excuse me, I've been a lot more active and sweating more, drinking tons of water, and trying to have a better attitude about things. And that, all of those things seem to have made a little bit of a difference. But, I appreciate you being here, milkman's kid. And we might go for a ride tonight, um, the chaos ride. So hope you can join for some of that if you're available. Oh, I didn't hear any of that. I don't know if the stream did either. Yeah, probably did. Like Irving said, I knew you were struggling. I didn't realize why you were struggling, of course, until the end, but you were certainly uh right to be voicing your displeasure with the situation. Yeah, good food and exercise do seem to make the biggest difference, I think, milkman's kid. And I'm glad you come and join us for the rides too. Yeah, I didn't either, Amy. You don't have to worry about any of that, Amy. Do what you do. People say things, there's music blasting the whole time. Just be comfortable and have fun out there. That's what it's all about. If you got to use some language, go ahead. There is going to be a ride tonight, Milkman's kid. I may or may not have a bike, depending on if the guy comes. I'm getting a wheelie bike, um, Milkman's kid. That one. It's going to be here in a couple of days. I've already ordered it and paid for it. I'm not going to do wheelies on it so much. I want to jump it. I want to take it to pump tracks or something, or jump tracks, and see how much air I can still get at the age of 48 on a 29-inch BMX bike. But I'm going to try and do the ride tonight. If I still have this bike, we're going and doing the ride, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, I think Irving pretty much summed it up there. Like, we were just so happy to have Amy along for the ride that she can do whatever she wants, and it's still just great to have her there. Thanks, Irving. I'm really looking forward to it. But, for those of you that know, I started as a BMX rider at the age of 5, and I was getting real serious by the ages of 8 or 9. I got my first sponsorship at the age of 9, and quite a few more until I retired from BMX at the age of 15. But I want to go out and do that kind of riding again. She is, isn't she, Amy? Paula is such a sweetheart, and it's always such a joy to have Paula around here in the chat, and thank you for doing what you do and everything always. And I get a lot of messages and notifications from Paula throughout the day about when other people are going live or things that she thinks I ought to see and stuff like that, and that's very cool. And shout out and thanks again to Paula for all of that. Okay, so we got like 3 hours to go to find out if I still have a bike or not tonight. I mean, either way, it's going to be okay. At this point, I'd rather kind of have the bike until tomorrow. Take one last ride on it. I thought Wednesday was going to be the last ride. I thought for sure I was going to sell it yesterday, but it didn't work out. It is hot and humid today. It's not that hot, but it's too humid, isn't it, Amy? And it's hard for us that have been in the desert for any length of time to handle that humidity. And it's been so humid for like the past week. And it's like you can't go outside for more than like 30 seconds without sweating just because of the humidity. About what is the average cost for a bike in one of those rideouts? I don't know. It really depends. I guess like there's pro level bikes in there. There's vintage bikes that are worth thousands of dollars that go out and do the rides. Like Marcus has an old loop tail PK Ripper, an original flatback seat post Floval Flyer SE bikes that are probably worth 10 grand each at least. No, thank you again, Paula, for everything you do. I don't know, it's really awesome the way you do what you do. Well, humid for us, Irving. Not humid at all for you or anybody in the eastern states or Midwest or whatever. I mean, everybody gets more humidity than Vegas, but when we even get to like 35%, it feels like death outside. The $100 for 4 hours? I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy. Amy, I didn't know they were so expensive. Yeah, you're right about that, Amy. I remember when the green and white ones came out and people were stealing them and like selling the motors and stuff out of them. Yeah. Let's see. Did I get another notification? Yeah, it's upper 90s and humid outside right now. It's like a hot day in Florida and Las Vegas right now, and that's kind of why I left Florida. One of the reasons. And I always feel more sluggish when it's humid too. Like my body just moves more slowly and I feel like joint pain and muscle pain more. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're so used to beautiful LA weather, Amy, that like anything beyond that is kind of hard to take. Well, that's not too bad, Paula. I just looked at my phone and it says it's 96. It's 96 with increased humidity downtown right now, which feels really kind of gross actually when I was walking to 7-Eleven and back a little while ago, like during kind of the hottest time of the day. It's like, oh no, it's just awful. Yeah, I suppose there's probably lots of us, Amy. You know, Mike's from Burbank. Lots of people in the ride are from Southern California originally. No, you're absolutely right about that, Milkman's Kid, and that was one of the main reasons that I moved to Las Vegas. I was living in Florida at the time, and you know, I have back and hip problems anyway, and you know, sometimes it'd be so bad that it'd take me like half an hour to get out of bed in the morning, and then I just got to move around for like an hour to get my body working and stuff. And it's like I can't do that anymore. Once I came here, it was like walking on the moon. You know, I'm just bouncing around like I'm 10 years younger and no pain at all, and everything felt great. And there really is something to be said for living in a dry climate if you have any kind of chronic pain. Yeah, it's going to be hot, Paula. Like this whole region's going to start to get really hot really soon. Yeah, no, that's true. We can talk about like same places we've been and you know things that we used to pass by and stuff all the time, Amy. Yeah, probably. You know, my chronic pain probably comes from uh, damaging my body repeatedly when I was young. You've probably heard me say this before, but my parents were on a first name basis with everybody at the emergency room. I had absolutely no regard for my safety when I was young, and I still have very little regard for it now, actually, which is kind of a scary thought, considering I don't have health insurance and I'm about to get one of those and do really stupid things on it. But yeah, because of the damage that I inflicted on myself in my youth, I suppose, there's really no way I could survive in a tropical climate anymore, an area with high humidity. It's just miserable for me. Yeah. No, but we'd show up to the emergency room and then it'd be like, oh God, what is it this time? You know, I have never seen in all the years that I've been in Vegas, Ted, I have never seen a black widow. I used to see black widows in Florida all the time. I've been bitten 3 times by black widow spiders when I worked part-time outside in a Home Depot in Florida. I worked in the garden section and there were tons of them. Um, and it's like it burns like fire when you get bitten by a black widow spider. There's no like guesswork as to whether it actually bit you or not. You absolutely know that it bit you. Um, but I have never seen one in Las Vegas. I've only seen a couple of scorpions, but there are rattlesnakes. Um, there are lizards that can kill you. Well, maybe not kill you, but make you sick. Um, but like around here, you see cockroaches downtown, and that's it. No spiders, no scorpions, no anything else. Just cockroaches. Don't let Rod do wheelies on it, Paula. It is a wheelie bike, though. Technically, it's not technically a wheelie bike, but that's what most people use them for. And of course, he's going to ask to ride it as soon as I get it, so I'm going to probably have to let him. Yeah, no, I agree, Amy. But, yeah, it did, didn't it? I kind of wish it would go a little faster at this point. Like, I kind of wish we could just fast forward to Chaos Ride time. But it's all right. Yeah, this day did kind of just go by. But doesn't it feel better to be in the desert, Amy? Like, don't you feel less pain? Don't you feel lighter on your feet and like more able to do things? Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I have the bike by then, Paula. And just for you, Paula, I'm gonna film Rod busting wheelies on my new bike. I hope you guys like the blue one. The blue color reminds me of old PK Rippers that I used to have that came in that baby blue color, which were so awesome looking. And I almost got the green bike, but then I was like, that blue color I just have a history with, and I really like it, so that's the one I got. Well, I suppose that's true for any of us, Amy. I mean, proper diet really goes a long way, but I personally feel very much better, lighter on my feet, just easier to get around when it's a dry day here in Las Vegas, you know? So, I don't know. Should be a fun night for a bike ride. I think even if the guy messages me at this point, I really want to take a ride tonight. I got ants in my pants and I want to be able to sleep tonight and everything. And um, Even if the guy messages me, I'm going to just be like, hey, can we do this tomorrow? You know, just pick a time and come and get it. Yeah, Twinkies are delightful though, aren't they? Especially, you guys ever have deep fried Twinkies? Like battered and deep fried at the fair? Let me see. I gotta check some things. Big shout out and thanks again to Vin and Mike for a super chat and a cash app. Or actually, a cash app and a super chat because I said Vin and Mike in that order. Ooh. That sounds good, Paula. No, you're right about that, Amy. A friend of mine and his dad used to have a concession trailer that they would go all over the country with, like to fairs and stuff. And they served deep fried Twinkies, deep fried Snickers bars, what else? Deep fried Oreos. And it was all just like the best food in the world. Like, oh my God. I mean, it'll kill you, but it's absolutely just wonderful. Deep fried Snickers bars, I think, are my favorite. That's just like it's so good it shouldn't exist. I almost feel guilty eating them. Oh, deep fried PB and J. There you go, Bruce. I would definitely love one of those right now, actually. But like, isn't pretty much everything better when it's deep fried, like battered and deep fried, or is it just me? Exactly. Yeah. No, funny you mentioned that, Amy, because outside of my local dispensary here, a couple of times when I went on Friday night, they did have a like a food trailer out there that served deep fried stuff. And that is the perfect place for it. Like people going to get leg medicine are like, oh, deep fried anything, sign me up. Yeah, I figured. I mean, just like I hear deep fried and my mouth starts to water. Seriously, I don't care what it is. It could be a deep fried sock or something. And it's like, oh, I'll try it because it's deep fried. Wow, Bruce, that's cool though. Yeah, but it does make everything better, I think. Yeah, no, true, Ted. That's a funny way to put it, actually, Ted. But it's true, yeah. Putting a deep fried food truck next to a leg medicine dispensary is like a guaranteed formula for success. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Bruce. I miss everything at mermaids. I miss mermaids. Like I can't believe it's gone and they put some big stupid mega resort in its place. Um, like all of that used to be so tacky and wonderful and just great downtown Vegas vibes. And not saying I don't think that the Circa is cool, but Mermaids was way better. Yeah, you're probably right about that, Amy. That would be a good idea, though, putting a donut shop next to a Weight Watchers. My friend owns a tanning salon right next to a Weight Watchers in Anthem, and there was like a food place, like kind of a junky food place, like a couple of doors down at one point, and I imagine they did pretty well after Weight Watchers meetings. Yeah, right. There you go, Amy. Now you're talking. All right, we're gonna have to do that. It's you heard it here first, guys. Egg salad and churros outside of Planet 13. Amy's in on it. I don't see how that could possibly fail. I know if I'm going somewhere looking for leg medicine and there's somebody outside with egg salad and churros, like I might not even get leg medicine. It's like let's take this money I was going to spend on leg medicine and just get extra egg salad and churros. One of these days, though, we're going to have to put that together, the egg salad and churro business. But eggs are still expensive as hell, as it turns out. So it's going to be a little while on that, I think. But good plans for the future, anyway. Let me see. I got to check notifications again. Hold on, guys. Yep, nothing of any importance. Okay. You heard it here first, guys. Amy and I are going into the egg salad and churro business outside of Planet 13. So, anyway, um, I guess we're going to wrap it here for a little while. guys. I got a few things to do. I guess I'm gonna take care of a couple of things and get ready to go do the bike ride tonight. I'd really rather do that than sell a bike right now. So I'm gonna get everything dialed in and ready to go and tie up all the loose ends because we might be out until 3 o'clock in the morning again. But goodbye for now, Paula and everyone. I hope I can see you later on the ride. I know it's going to be late for a lot of you. But if you're available, make sure you got your notifications on, and I'm going to try and share some of the chaos ride with you. It's going to be all AI though. Like none of what you see is actually happening. Nobody's actually breaking any laws or riding irresponsibly. I shall do my best to be safe and have a great ride. I wish you could come with us, Amy. One of these nights we're gonna have to get you out there on a Friday, but really we got to get you out there on a Tuesday soon. You got to do the Mitch's house ride with us, and then go through Lorenzi Park afterwards. It's just a line of bikes zipping through all the trails in the park, and it's just so much fun. And you got to come with it, and you're gonna love it. I promise you. Um, but in any case whatsoever, I mean, like I'm excited that you're coming to ride with us again on Wednesday, Amy. But if you want to do anything before that, you got my number. Um, and if we can find a way to get you on your e-bike to the ride on Tuesday, I think you really ought to do it. If you can, you're going to really enjoy it. I promise you. It's a more like intimate ride. There's only a couple dozen people that go, and we hang out in Mitch's driveway around a fire pit. And the ride back is just super crazy good fun, and it's awesome, and you're gonna love it. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful afternoon and evening, or whatever time it is where you are. And I do look forward to seeing you guys later this evening. If you're available, make sure you got your notifications on. But until then, everybody take care of yourselves, and thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I couldn't get through my life without you guys, honestly. You guys are my strength, and you give me a reason to do things and go places and get involved. I don't know. So I mean, it's you guys that I have to thank for everything related to that. So I mean, all of you mean so much more to me than I think you'll ever know, and I appreciate you all so very much. Do please take good care of yourselves, and I really look forward to seeing you again soon.